Welcome back to Need to Know, your ultimate destination for everything about baking. Today, we're diving into a topic that has shaped the world of baking for centuries: how we classify baked goods. Have you ever wondered why a biscuit in the UK is a cookie in the US? Or why a sponge cake is different from a regular cake? Let's unravel the mystery behind these traditional groupings and see if they still hold up in modern baking. Segment 1: The Complexity of Classification. Unlike botany or zoology, where living things are neatly categorized, baking has never had a universally accepted taxonomy. This is largely due to long-standing local traditions and linguistic differences. For instance, a biscuit in the UK is a crisp, dry snack, while in the US it's a soft, flaky bread roll. And in France, biscuit refers to an entirely different kind of cake. These variations have created a web of confusion that persists to this day. Segment 2: Common definitions. Do they work? Let's take a look at some standard definitions. Bread, a food made of flour or meal and baked. Cake, a sweetened baked bread. Biscuit, a dry, thin variety of cake. Pastry, a food made primarily of flour, fat, and water. At first glance, these definitions seem straightforward, but do they truly reflect the diversity of baked goods? If cakes are just sweetened bread, what about sponges or Swiss rolls, and where do laminated pastries fit in? This ambiguity is precisely why classification remains an ongoing debate. Segment 3: Science versus tradition in baking. While definitions may be fluid, one thing remains constant: science is the key to consistency in baking. Understanding ingredients, recipe construction, and processing methods helps bakers achieve uniform results. For example, wheat flour, the foundation of most baked goods, is influenced by environmental factors, making flour quality highly variable. Despite advances in testing, no single analysis can predict its exact baking performance. That's why millers and bakers rely on experience, blending techniques, and quality control to maintain product consistency. Segment 4: The Evolution of Baked Goods and Innovation. Interestingly, many classic baked products were discovered by accident. Leavened bread likely came from a forgotten dough left overnight, and laminated pastry may have originated from an apprentice trying to fix a mistake. Even today, our traditional classifications can sometimes hinder innovation. If we rigidly define what a cake or a sponge should be, are we limiting the future of baking? Should we embrace a more fluid approach to categorizing baked goods? So, what do you think? Should we stick to tradition, or is it time to redefine how we classify baked goods? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive into baking history and science, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Need to Know. Because in the world of baking, the more we understand, the better we create. See you in the next one.